So good. So does that mean you're still struggling with your build? Okay, what are we doing? Mr. Herbulist. Doop doop doop. Herbulist!
Brilliant. I'm amazed that you found everything. My craft can begin.
The Harbour Master's office will be ordered. I just need a destination. Where are we sending it?
The Viscount will not store raw lyrium in the keep.
And where do I put it?
That's your problem.
Flaming bureaucrats.
Message for you.
About bloody time. We'll deliver the cargo as soon as we've unloaded the Antivan Queen.
As soon as we've unloaded the Antivan Queen. Ha! Just repeat it again. Lol.
Veteran of the deep roads right there.
Broken games are broken. We love the broken game. Why is this here? That's some nice looking.
The first
It is sad though to hear that, you know, you're struggling with the build. We don't like struggling. Struggling. Chantry. What do I have going here? Lost patrol, search and rescue. We'll deal with that later.
So you're taking the captain of the guard to accuse the Grand Cleric of funding zealots?
Yeah.
It's a careful chat about missing Qunari.
Some days, Hawk.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her it concerns the Qunari.
Sarah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both.
Sister Patrice.
Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
Funny how you and issues with the Qunari seem to go together.
And you always assume their side. I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand. But you must admit, you came out the better for it.
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you that Templars would never embarrass the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Qunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will
It
shock
sounds
Grace,
like
no
you've
doubt.
been bad.
Stubborn. All right, Sirrah Hawk.
Oh,
If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable.
A radical.
Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And he is what to you?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sirrah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
Need I say I'm skeptical?
It's her game for the moment.
It is her game for the moment. Before we change the rules again.
Nice place for a rally. Good choice, Varnell.
Patrice is here somewhere.
Wonderful.
Giving him time to, you know, to actually check for traps.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. We're good to go.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Ser Vonel!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember, Sirrah Hawk? The Qunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
You want a fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
Templars are cowards. They only pick on those whose life they already hold in their hands.
Righteous!
Righteous!
Let's give them an inch!
Anders and Varric.
time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
This mess to the Viscount's attention.
Madness.
Madness.
Yes, Excellency.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements. Oh, it could not
Hey,
be
how you
worse.
doing, man?
The Chantry has seen the abuses the Templars get away with. Why would they not think to do the same?
You killed them? All of them?
This group, at least, is crippled.
Then that, at least, is something. Not that it matters now. We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Qunari in this state. Sirrah Hawk, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense of how to balance this nightmare. I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you. Kirkwall owes you. I owe you.
The shield of the Night Elf. I'm doing alright.
Enter if you must.
So, human, my delegate was taken from the Viscount's doorstep, and he still claims control of this city. I thought it impossible, but I respect him even less. How do you explain the condition of their bodies?
A fanatic used them to incite others of his kind.
I accept that.
I expected worse.
I have seen every vice and weakness of your kind, and how few of you take responsibility. Your Viscount remains a fool, but you are not. Panahedan, Hawk. I will keep one good thought about your kind.
Ooh, we get one good thought of our kind. We got an achievement, a worthy rival. He finds us worthy of being a rival. Now let's go confront Mother Patrice. Doodly 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 doo.
Hello, Mother Patrice.
Hello.
Sirrah Hawk, it is good to see you. The shame that Varnell brought his order is most unfortunate. Praise the Maker that you were his champion in that dark place.
You knew exactly what was going to happen in there.
Hawk, you're standing between the righteous and the heretical. You're not going to make friends.
I'd settle for being able to trust the people I already know.
I gave you what you wanted at considerable cost. Varnell is more manageable as a martyr, but his loss will be felt. You have avenged heretical Qunari with human blood. Surely that is good enough for you.
It might be, if you were going to give this up. But you're not.
Varnell was a fool, but the facts remain. An offense to the Maker goes unchallenged. I will give you no further cause to shame the Chantry today, but we will have this argument again.
Oh, yes, we will.
The Viscount's incompetence all but guarantees it.
Sometimes you just know trouble is coming.
Well, this is a game with 3 big troubles in it, and we've only done one of them. Ha 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 ha. Ah, fuck. Have I ever told you that Hawk has an absolutely horrible life?
Enchantment! No, Leandra. Leandra.
What's wrong, Uncle?
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm sure she's all right. Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
White lilies?
Why?
I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already. I know someone who might be able to help. Gascar Dupuis.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Aveline will get the city guard to keep an eye out. Don't worry, Uncle.
All right. That girl will know what to do. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out.
Yeah.
All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns.
It's not like we're worried that a serial killer has just taken her or anything. Yeah, let's wait until nightfall.
Wait. You say you saw...
I told you already.
I told you already.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
That's real silver, that is. I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know.
Through and through.
That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
He was wobbly. It was funny.
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose. And nice clothes. But they were all stained from the blood.
I never thought I'd curse my mother's kind-heartedness.
You could be wrong about all of this. Maybe the flowers don't mean anything.
Oh my god, yes he did!
Blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
Oh yeah. He even breathed through his mouth.
This blood is fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. There's another. More blood. I'm on the right path. Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late.
You've been here before, haven't you?
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around.
Yes, we must look. Look around. Do, 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 do. Look around.
They are here somewhere.
Wait, did they say look around or loot around? Because I'm gonna look around for loot. Hidden trap door.
Forgot to conceal the door to his hideout.
Heh heh heh.
Mother! Alessa!
Mother! Alessa. Used quicklime to preserve feet, unsure whether texture of the skin is to my liking. We'll try other methods. Oh. Well, that's not creepy or anything. Yeah. I think you're gonna like the ending of this one.
That smell.
I know this locket. It belongs to Mother.
Yeah. I mean, it's freaky, but, you know, whatever. Marin. It's a pretty name. I saw her hands, long, slender fingers. Fair skin, the hands of a lifelong scholar. Oh, to lock my clumsy fingers in hers again.
Does he
live? Get back!
What is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now.
My dear friend, I have obtained the books you requested. I'll leave them at our usual hiding spot. Please collect them as soon as possible. I would hate to see them in the wrong hands. Your last letter was fascinating. You have proven me wrong once again by doing the impossible. I shouldn't have doubted your resolve, and I hope you'll give me a prize of your further progress.
Books on necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
Today is our anniversary. I hope to complete my work by now, but one piece is missing. I'm so sorry, love. Please wait a little longer. I've forgotten my promise.
What a surprise.
Mind if I try my hand at that?
What's he planning?
It's just so reminiscent of Marianne Shelley. You know.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Release my mother, and we'll go.
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Yeah. He murdered multiple women to Frankenstein his wife again. Lovely, isn't it?
Go down! Let's finish this!
Yeah, that's the plan.
Everyone all right?
Possession of Leandra. name's Quentin. Even more of a reason to kill him.
Mother!
Mother!
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
Don't move, Mother. We'll find a way to...
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I'll be with Carver and Bethany and your father. But you'll be all alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I let Bethany down. I promised her I'd look after Mother.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same... face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
I'm glad Bethany died before she could hear you say that.
I wish magic hadn't touched her. She would have been better off. Magic's always run in this family. It's a curse. Now even your mother's fallen victim to it. I wish you never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt.
I hope it hurt.
I should talk to the city guard. Make arrangements to retrieve Leandra's body. Take care, my boy.
I feel I should say something.
I know you're not good at emotional stuff.
At least your mother loved you. Not everyone can say that.
I'm going to hold on to my memories of what she was, not the thing Quentin made of her.
And just think, you stopped him. Quentin's never going to hurt anyone again. I think no matter what, she'd be proud of you.
Boop 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 ba doo boop. Yeah, well, everybody in Hawk's family's dead now, except for his uncle. So, yeah.
So sorry. Mistress Amal was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do. Quite a lovely estate you have here. Isn't that right, sir? Yes, well, we'll get out of place right away.
Alright. To the riding girls. Yep, everyone's dead, even Hawk. Even Hawk, too. You're trying to figure out how to finish the rest of that sentence, aren't you? Mod. Yeah. You're so predictable. I read you like like a closed book.
It's apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawk, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions.
Not like that.
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawk.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started.
Fitting.
My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Have I mentioned how tragic Chapter 2 is yet? No? Act 2? Whatever. Electric Boogaloo. Because hold on to your butts!
Everyone stay still.
We are more than likely finishing Act 2 today. Which, funnily enough, also means we might be starting the third game here in 2-3 weeks.
So was that anti-Qunari, anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Yes.
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
Seamus isn't the type.
All are forbidden, except you.
So, hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Sarah Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat And fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Bars still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The Sun has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Qunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections?
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause.
This is
the last insult I will suffer, Hawk. I will be watching. The Vidithari are of the Qun. This offense will have an answer.
Yeah, Anyway.
Kirkwall's a dangerous place for our friends, but you've made their lot easier. Several of them put their coin together to get you this.
And then I ask you, what's the difference between all that?
Your Excellency.
Your tone does not fill me with hope, Sir Hawk. Where is my son?
A letter drew him away from the compound. A letter from you.
I sent no such letter. I would have no need. Not with your assistance.
I suspected as much. It called him to the Chantry.
Seamus is missing and the Chantry is involved. What am I supposed to do now? I can't be seen to move against them.
You can't sit here while your son may be at risk.
You do not understand the fury it would cause if I sent armed guards to a house of worship. As much as the Chantry influences this office, I cannot be seen to do the reverse. Even at this cost. Please, Hawk, find him. You're the only option I have.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Right? Yeah. 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 Man, why do we constantly have to go to the Chantry at night? Ugh.
Sirrah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
You've been a headache, but to outright kill someone, that's new for you.
He deliberately denied the Maker. How many would follow if he went unpunished? And yet, even this sympathizer will inspire vengeance when his brutal murder is exposed.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter on both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
These heretics must die.
You are not enough.
I'm getting overwhelmed!
I'll deal with this!
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you must know the truth about what happened here.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice.
I have ears.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Qunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
They deny.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
3, 2, 1, 0. She has been denied. And even more.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
She literally does not care. She's like, whatever.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
The Arishok is still here, Excellency. You must be ready to stand up to him.
I cannot. I have already failed where it mattered most. Please, Hawk. Leave me.
Please, Hawk, leave me. Yep. Well, that sucks.
This won't exactly ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Qunari aggression, even if justified, it won't end.
Nope.
Hawk, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
Okay.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
What is it now, you two?
Hawk. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention?
I'm going to die.
Real problem.
Hold on. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
Well...
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Shit.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son? Yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
At all.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who was involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
A sword or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
If you tell her no and we deal with the Arashok, you lose Isabella permanently. If we say we help Isabella, she remains on your team. So naturally, since we're getting in our pants again.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
No.
Probably not. I didn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose
Ahmad, what's your thoughts on Cassandra? That's this lady.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawk that much.
I owe Hawk that much.
Go for the face!
Wait, do I have to have Isabella? Probably. Should be why she's not freaking here. And there's no marker here. Ugh. Can I, like, switch out my party here? No, that would be too easy. Fine.
I'll cut you down! That's enough! Go down!
They didn't have to make the noises so sad. I'll talk to you in a minute, sir.
The Hanged Man. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Hold!
Smells like smoke. Burning metal. I don't have your stupid relic.
Has no one.
Then.
Qunari doing here?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Yeah, that relic. It belongs to the Qunari.
Tell me what you know. You can trust me.
No. I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
All of this could have been avoided.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
Very
The
easily.
Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Ah, why can't this be as easy as you?
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Like a bad rash.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
You could have done something about the Qunari, but you didn't.
Done what? The blighted thing didn't show up for 3 years. Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arishok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Come on, we've no time to waste. Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Khoslan will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite!
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away!
Isabella!
It's a trorp! So this is the part where you realize that our character in Dragon Age Origins, Sten, his name is his title. You know? Because they don't have names, they have titles. Like, the Arishok's name is not Arishok. That is his title, Arishok. Inventory full. What is this bull honky chonks? Yeah. The honky chonks is the fact that I haven't actually bothered to dump my pockets in a while. Oh, also, Isabella left. She stole the book and left. How do we know? Knowledge. Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I am gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but it is best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castillon for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand.
She's gone. She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
That's enough. Alright, going any farther in the main quest essentially unlocks, the point of no return, which we don't want yet. We have other things to do. Alright, Varric.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
Of course, Hawk. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. I hear you and the Rivani have something going. So, what's going on, Hawk?
Well, 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 I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
Hawk, I know I'm damn near irresistible, but you're just too high maintenance for me. Sorry. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Isabella is a great girl, but I think you're likely to get hurt. By which I mean stabbed and left for dead.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his clothes. We have a few drinks and everyone's laughing, but he doesn't.
Yeah, don't do demands at the Qun until you're ready to finish.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family. Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of possibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes.
Stupid things.
He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl.
His big girl.
I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then.
All right
Benoit
then.
Dulac and Leandra Hawk. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too. It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the Guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it. Trouble, Hawk?
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title. Take a job. The Guard is always looking.
That's a bit harsh, given my record.
Maybe I'm just sick of being the first stop for complaints about people like you.
People like me.
Brand's on about fortune hunters, mercenaries, disreputable professions without purpose. He's a clod, but sometimes, well, it might be good if the city was a little more stable.
Come on now. You really prefer the troublemakers stay home?
All right. So maybe I don't want to be completely put out of business. And I don't even really mean you. But some people, they go on without regard and then act surprised when someone starts a circle. There are warning signs, you know. It's worth saying.
There are warning signs.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't see where I went wrong.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
It's not enough to want you to be happy.
Happy is for fools.
Okay. It's not the shield, is it?
No, and it's not Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this... I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield.
You can tell
You do
she
know
doesn't
that
get
Elysian
gifts.
Smith slapped Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
This is coming from a person who also has difficulty taking gifts from people. What am I supposed to do with this? Enjoy it? I wasn't expecting to be questioned about this. It is. Are you having fun playing with the colors and
You're the captain of the guard.
and everything else? Marking yourself as
You're
sound
quite
off? Ah, a wizard. Of course. Got you.
Did she want buttons? Shell buttons, was it?
Let's go to Fenris's mansion real fast. Alright. Actually, this says his item is found at the Elven Alienage at nighttime. God, I hate these fights. They make me feel so bad.
You do get results, don't you?
The Book of Sharts. It's a stinky book. Some would ask if I feel shitty making that one. No, I only feel it afterwards. Anyway, moving on. Okay, we've turned in that one, doing that one. Turned into auto one.
I have something for you.
It is an interesting comment to come in on.
It's a book. It's a subject you're familiar with. The book is by Shartan, the elf who helped Andraste free the slaves. You know about him, right?
Of course I know about him. What do you take me for? I certainly didn't learn from books, though. Do you think they teach slaves to read?
It's not too late to learn, Fenris.
Is that what this is? Let's teach the poor slave to read? Ugh. Ignore me. You are not responsible for my deficiencies.
For my
I do appreciate your gift. I've always wanted to learn more of Shartan. Perhaps this is my chance.
You know, I will say, while I do enjoy the upscale everyone has gotten, I am glad that I went and descaled Fenris back to his original look, because I think it just looks better than the upscale version that they gave us. The mod did. It just, he looked terrible. There was no personality there. I was just like, you know, bleh. I did give you the Tethys ring, right? Bro, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to go find that, aren't I? Trinket Emporium, that's here in Lowtown, I believe. I would say no, except for the fact that you didn't give me nothing, boy. It's like, don't lie to me, boy. Here you go, Varric.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
When you tell people, mention that I got it from the belly of a dragon.
I'll throw in a couple of werewolves and a griffin for balance. Well, maybe now my contact at the gates of Orzammar won't ignore my letters. Paramount is hoping that if he just shuts his eyes tight and wishes, the real world will go away. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab.
Always the bards. You know it. What's the one rule with bards? Embellish, embellish, embellish. And I'm not cutting it short.
Stay off with you.
Fuck, I'm an idiot. Alright, Also that. Especially if it's dragons. Bards and seducing dragons. That's the whole reason why we have Donkey in Shrek. He's a bard, and he seduced a dragon. Tis but the fact of life. That's why he talks so much. That's why he makes up stories as he goes. You know, Shrek's the barbarian. Fiona's the martial artist. Donkey's the bard.
It was their bad luck we're so skilled.
Bowie on a getaway.
May Andraste guide you!
The scythe move is so good for a two-handed warrior. I love it. Just literally slice and scythe through everything.
You go through me
Quickly, before more guards come.
Quickly.
Terry said she'd find a way to rescue me. I will never forget this.
Oh, I missed a bounty on go right there. Nailed it. Let's see, anything else? Speak to Anders. We'll do that soon. Ignore the premium content. Have to work on that one. So I guess we're gonna have to go back and check all these. Got that one. Got that one. So it's the bone pit one we gotta find. Okay. I've never actually completed the Evil Tomes one, so before. So we're gonna do that now. It's at the bone pit. I think it is. The bone pit. Okay, can't go in there. Do. Maybe it isn't here. I hate unmarked quests. Nope, here it is. Nice. This would be why I never found it. Nice. Now we have to find the Fell Grimoire. Now we move on to the last part, which I've never done. I wish there was a faster way just to get to the home world so that I could go elsewhere. I hate walking so much in all the areas. Okay. Forbidden knowledge. This way. Anders also wants to talk to us while we're down here, so we'll do that. The evil pit. Alright, there should be a trap in here somewhere. You're such an idiot, Varric.
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do in my house? You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that. We're good to go.
I'll deal with this! Get back! So much blood!
Oops. Okay, nothing there. I love how I could see them, but I couldn't disable them. Destroy the blood magic book. The Rage Demon!
I'll deal with this!
Woo. Nice. Nice and easy. Alright, let's go chit chat with Anders. Anders. I mean, he's in our party, but we're gonna chit chat with him anyway.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend more time here.
There you go.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know...
Yes.
I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. You let those apostates from Starkhaven start over. Maybe they can be an example for the world.
Maybe.
It would kill me to see the Templars lock you up.
I've tried to hold back. You saw what I almost did to that girl. You've seen what I am. But I'm still a man. Don't expect me to resist forever.
Whatever you think is going on between us, it's not.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
It's not.
It won't happen again.
Sorry, my dude. We love you, Anders, but you're too extreme in this game, I have to say. La da 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 da. Okay, yeah, we did fight these guys. So I think we gotta go to the gallows now. So much to do there. Okay. Okay, now we should be able to get Sketch at night at the docks. I believe. I believe. He isn't here yet. Maybe I do need to go stop the Qunari. Pretty sure we fought off the Carta Loyalists, though. So we definitely fought the Qunari death squad and the loyalists. We did the Denerim Avengers. And I'm pretty sure we did the Antivan Assassins. But we'll do it anyway. We'll check. So we'll go to Meryl's home first. Leave Meryl's home immediately. Because we don't want to talk to Meryl and go to Lowtown. That puts us right at the alienage. But I'm pretty sure this is where the Antivan Assassins were, so... Yeah. So we just have to find Sketch then. On the docks. Guess we'll take care of their base.
Move along, Ferelden.
Move along. Man. We're missing a set of assassins. Or do I oh, I think I see. Always missing something. To the rundown alley.
Something has me! Line them up for me. I'll take them down.
I already looted the man, so. we gotta make sure we wipe out everybody here, so we're in for a tiny bit of wait. If we look for everyone.
Hard won and deserved.
Looks like we made it.
What a waste! Let's finish this!
Think you's a mess of a maid. You're what?
There we go. There was the lowdown for the situation. Oh. To the hanging man at night. Go to the back area.
I've never... Let's do this! They guide you!
There's all the assassins. Thanking finally. Ugh.
No.
The Screaming Mage. You have a lot of enemies.
More than I knew. My reputation precludes me. Take my advice, friend. Stay away from storytellers. Never know what they'll say.
What do you mean? My best friend's a storyteller. We're here. His name's Varric. He tells awesome stories about how I slay dragons to get wings out of their tummy. Actually, before we turn these in, let us check out the Black Emporium before we finally start the end of Act 2.
Look around! really think... to admire
The basket of lost socks. Nice.
all manner of crafting. Gathered from throughout.
He does update his wares to better shit every single chapter, so you do want to check through here at least once a chapter. Type of bill. Because you never know what kind of crap he'll have.
I found your patrol. They won't be coming back.
You have stolen my duty, Basra. We were supplied for this task, but you have done this instead.
You
Take
stole
what was
my
meant for
job.
us.
Yep, don't go that way. That is demands of the Qun, which we're not ready to begin.
Maker, turn his gaze on you, child.
Many thanks, Monsieur. Your payment?
Nice. Alright, that's all the quests we have currently. Now we have a headache.
Walk in peace.
All right.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
And could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Shaneda.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawk about the relics stolen from my grasp.
If you give me time, I'll get it back for you.
It is much too late for that.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Fidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
We're just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Videthari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
They deserve another chance.
Exactly so. I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
One solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinekathas.
Not here! Two open! Go! Go! Hawk!
Hawk!
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
You heard the Arishok. He's done playing nice and damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Yeah.
Darktown is flooded with people trying to get away from all this.
The Qunari are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long.
Yes.
We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
So, yeah, that's the end of Act 2, the Qunari takeover. Well, I mean, we're in the end of Act 2, but it is... The Qunari takeover is the end of Act 2.
This is my favorite part!
have our sincere thanks. This attack was most unexpected.
Most unexpected.
We have not met. I am Stroud of the Grey Wardens. I cannot believe the Qunari would dare such an attack. This will lead to war with the Free Marches for certain. I fear pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari are of far greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
We could use your help defending the city.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry. Take this. It is all we can spare.
Take
but
these.
Perhaps it will be of use. Make her watch over you, my friend.
You would have seen Bethany for the first time since the end of Act 1 right here if you let her be part of the Wardens. And then she, once again, leaves.
Sheriff, quit your struggling, woman. Tether! Boss! The Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Damn. And now we meet Meredith, Knight Commander.
I am Knight Commander Meredith.
I know you.
I know you. The name Hawk has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
To get everyone important in one place where they can be controlled or killed.
Charming.
I'll do whatever it takes to defend my home.
Good. Your skills
Good.
will be sorely needed. Head to the keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
These creatures! I forgot we saw her now.
Destructive forces of nature coming up! Now you fall! You met with the wrong mate!
Many thanks, my friend.
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
God.
told them to run.
First Enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always
To defend
done.
this city.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
We need to work together, not kill each other while we figure out who leads.
Then, perhaps you should be leading us.
What? He isn't even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
Let's find out what the Qunari are planning, but not risk our necks in the process.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
An excellent choice.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
A direct assault is too risky.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebos! Spirit Compass!
Dun, 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 dun. Nice.
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests. Sinead Dawn, Hawk. I expected you. Moras to Ebreshok. You alone are Basilidan. This is what respect looks like, boss. Some of you will never earn it. So tell me, Hawk. You know I am denied Parvalen until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
I believe I can answer that. I'm sure you'll find it.
Oh God, her
mostly
face.
Undamaged.
The Tome of Kozlun.
It took me a while to
Oh,
get
good,
back
it got
while all the
fixed.
fighting everywhere. You know how it is.
I thought you'd be long gone by now.
This is your damned influence, Hawk. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalen with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the Tome of Kozlun. She must return with us.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm sure he'll take that well. Breveni, you might want to move a bit this way.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawk. You and I will battle to the death, with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
Don't you have what you came for?
You know we do not suffer thieves. She cannot walk away from this insult. I will take her. If you object, duty demands that we fight.
Duty demands that you fight.
I accept your challenge.
Marathas! So shall it be!
Alright. A 1v1, bro. Ow.
A poor start. It is on flow.
Ow.
It's too much!
He is not an easy fight. Damn. You see how close that was, though? So close.
It took me a while to get back.
She stole the Tome of... You are not Basilidan.
Ah, dang it.
You are what we will expect in return.
I'll deal with this! Let's finish this!
Let's go.
One day, we shall return.
Is it over?
It's over. The city has been saved!
That glare.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat?
Yes.
It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're developing a little crush.
Don't be ridiculous. The champion just seems very... heroic in your tale.
Really heroic.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. He wasn't just a hero. He was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
It all came crashing down. Oh, wow.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumar. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
The champion has proven himself Kirkwall's greatest defender. I doubt that he favors sedition.
Sounds like you two have quite the little argument going.
This is not an argument. It's treason.
It's treason.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what he has to say?
Not at all. Do you agree with the First Enchanter's accusations, champion?
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better.
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen to are excuses. Perhaps you are ill-fit to your position if you cannot understand this.
You're hardly receptive to whatever gets in your way.
And I become less receptive each moment this nonsense continues.
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better? How well did you guard your own mother? Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
You're right. We are hardly the only ones to bear that grief.
Precisely. As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
The First Enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city. I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Dumar failed.
And if not? Will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Circle. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, Mage.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Are you mad? They fear her. Everyone fears her.
Everyone!
Rogue mages are constantly threatening the city.
Exactly. Would you have us do nothing in response?
I would have you not paint us all with the same brush. Not all mages are waiting for the opportunity to wreak havoc.
You know as well as I that temptation preys on every mage, no matter how noble their intentions.
You push us into desperate acts, and then use that as justification to press even further.
The Templars are only making the problem worse.
I will not sacrifice the well-being of innocents for the sake of a few mages. I will not.
Maybe you two should wrestle, because there's no other way to resolve this.
You are naive, champion.
You will find that not everyone bows to your will, Knight Commander.
Both of them are wrong. And it's one of the reasons everything happens.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the First Enchanter back to the Circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons. Made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
Short of putting those two in cells, I doubt anything will keep them from each other.
Sadly true.
Sadly
Gentle
true.
people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today.
They're like, we wanted a fight!
And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
So, 3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
You feeling all right, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes.
I had hoped to find you. Unlike the rest of the Baz filth in this city, the Arishok considered you Basalit An. Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
You will find me here. Delilah Howe.
Master Hawk, I must speak with you. You're the only one that can help. The Wardens mounted an expedition to retrace your route through the deep roads to discover whatever it is you found years ago. It's a fool's errand, and my poor brother is with them. Nathaniel Howe.
Nathaniel? Well, put me in a dress and call me a Templar. How is the old boy doing?
He's missing, Sirrah. Haven't you been listening?
I'm not worried about Nathaniel. He's crawled out of worse places alive.
I take it you and Nathaniel have some history?
Certainly. We were in the Wardens together in Amaranthine. Hordes of Darkspawn, psychotic broodmothers. Usual Warden business. I wonder if Nathaniel ever found a sense of humor.
No.
Why were Wardens interested in our expedition?
Maker help me, I have no idea. My brother never tells me these things.
Wardens range into the deep roads all the time.
But he's been gone far too long. Something terrible has happened. I'd tell the Wardens, but by the time I reach Vigil's Keep... my poor brother...
Do you know any other details?
I know almost nothing. Nathaniel never speaks about the Wardens. It was only happenstance that I heard your name mentioned. Please, go back to the deep roads. Find my brother. You must.
You must. Oh. Well, I guess since I was told that I must, or a shust, or a shed, or a shall, or a him, or a hom.
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named. And alone, as far as I could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
You talk to him.
Venhedis, first of us.
Maybe I can help, Fenris.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Ahriman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
You're worried Daenerys knows?
The more it seems he doesn't know, the more certain I become he does. Come with me, Hawk. If this is a trap, I need someone who can fight to back me up.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be there, for the next week at least. I know you owe me no favors, but if we happen to go there anyway...
But if we happen to go there anyway... Oh yeah, I need to check out the armor.
It really is you.
Verania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me...
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Fenris, we have to get out of here.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new master, then? The champion of Kirkwall? Impressive.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a Magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a Magister.
You have no idea what we went through. What I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Wait! Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
I know what it's like to kill your own sister.
Elf, Fenris, I know how hard this is to believe, but this is the last thing you want to do.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging. But I was
Sense
wrong.
of belonging.
Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
Magic has nothing to do with this, Fenris.
No. Greed for it didn't bring Daenerys here. Make my sister betray me? You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean. Like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
I need to get out of here. Legendary. Need to max out his rivalry at some point, probably, I hope. I don't know. Anyway.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh.
Nope.
No good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Why don't you buy
I
me a
wouldn't say
drink?
no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Ah. Alright, now we talk with Izzy.
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawk's side.
So we are now
I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lied.
7 years post Dragon Age origin. Well, yeah, 7 years post DAO.
So he comes down.
How have you been?
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
Why do you keep coming here? You're better than this.
I'm comfortable here, all right? Remember what you said after the mess with the Qunari.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Qunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
No, you're not.
You're just afraid of being anything else.
I don't know how to be anything else.
That's not true. You care about Kirkwall and her people, as much as you hate to admit it.
Fine, Hawk. You're probably right about that too. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Well, while we're getting all the people to talk to us, let's keep getting people to talk to us, shall we? Which means it's Meryl's time.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Beric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Just want to talk
Nothing's
to
the
you.
matter. I thought I'd see how you were doing.
And I'm being a poor host, as usual. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Okay.
Hell gone on 6 years in this place and I still can't fix the holes in the roof.
The holes in the roof. Now we gotta go to the champ tree. The champ tree.
So you found your brother?
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
I assume there was a time when you and he were friends?
With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
And yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
Too bad. You out, you in. Let's go. Boo 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 doo boo.
You've done a great service to this city by defeating the Qunari. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Sing of the chant so that it may reach his ears.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked. You look concerned, champion. Is there a problem?
Goodbye.
Andraste Guide.
Goodbye.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Then you do favor the Templars, Your Grace.
I favor peace. which is not the goal of either side, I'm afraid.
That is more apparent every day.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Qunari, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion, too, if you will?
I am your humble servant.
You honor me. The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
Wouldn't this end more quickly if the Divine got involved?
Has Kirkwall not suffered enough? Should it be declared anathema and an enemy of the Chantry? Imagine Hightown streets, filled not just with Meredith's Templars, but all the forces the Divine can command.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
That is
She
true.
is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name. Only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
Okay.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Qunari incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Forgot the camera's off. My B.
Hello again, champion.
Hello.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
We're good to go.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Darn, I was hoping I'd kill him fast enough so that they couldn't summon something. Well, look who it is.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Hey, I've never seen this cutscene because obviously I've never had Sebastian.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall. I have some experience in unconventional situations.
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the archdemon.
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes. I knew the hero of Ferelden.
Yes.
Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry, and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
I appreciate you stepping in back there.
Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
Well, to be fair, Blondie, a lot of those rebellions boil down to, let's feed ourselves to demons. Outside help of the planning variety might be required.
This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
Yeah. I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Qunari invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you?
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
These mages are out of control. They're all weapons too. Binky's comfort.
So, the Knight Commander. Boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies. I think it's good for you.
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore.
Good day.
You are no fun anymore.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall be lifted.
I've heard Root.
Dang. Elthina.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Are you saying you will not flee?
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
time to speak with Aveline.
I have to admit, Anders, of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out and back to the barracks. I never tire of it. Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Donicus, a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't. Whew.
Hot in here.
Anything else?
Amusing.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
So, the different side quests you do in Chapter 3, Act 3, which some of them are dependent on the quests you did in Act 2 and Act 1, are all dependent on, you know, like, the very, very end has choices that only exist if you've made choices that made choices that have made choices, you know? Typical BS you expect from a game like this. A Qunari swarm.
You think I don't know the City Guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying.
She's mad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time to keep that sword so shiny.
She has nearly crushed the flame of hope for mages here. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
There's still one good mage left in the city.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Yep.
Our cause is nearly lost.
So what I hate is, like, sometimes to trigger the, there's more, like, missions in terms of Anders. Oh, as I leave, it gets unlocked. God damn it. God. Anders, you frustrate me.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically the Viscount's.
She can't store the process forever. It's not her place. Using the Viscount will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well,
You got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
King Alistair sent a ship to bring many of us home. We want to go. I wonder.
Damn, I actually had to leave. Whatever. Let's go to Hightown fast.
Strange.
Yeah, see?
I
Now
always
it's
thought I'd
popped up.
wind up arresting you someday.
If I ever decide to get caught, Aveline, you'll be the guard I let catch me.
Let catch you?
Decide to get caught didn't trip you up, though. Good to know.
Good.
Have you located any Qunari blades? Do you require gold for this task?
I'm not...
Very...
Clothing of all kinds.
Gone. 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 Do, 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 do. I probably should have checked the rest of his stuff first before I left. Nothing. I mean, that does nothing for me. Dead man's blood.
The armor. The best outside of awesome.
Band of silvery gold.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are
ruined.
Ruined!
Don't panic. Tell me what happened.
A cart came back from the bone pit, half wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
I'll see what's going on. Until then, try to stay calm.
I knew I could depend on you. Just like old times, partner.
Partner. The mines massacre.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
What are the risks?
Is it dangerous?
Death?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Ah. Drakestone. Should be easy, right?
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and... boom. Justice and I are free.
Boom.
And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries.
Apothecaries.
There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew.
Urine.
We can't just buy it somewhere?
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
I mean, you could have. You just didn't wanna. It's 'cause he liked us. Anyway. If I didn't know what I knew for the end of this game, I would 100% just be like, let's date the boy.
But not my choice.
Rather be free down here.
The sewers aren't half as bad as the deep roads.
Shit.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the Celepetre. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Is this piss or this piss stone? It's hard to tell.
This is my favorite part! Come back here! They're gonna kill me!
Here! Come on!
My ankle! Damn trappers.
I'll deal with this!
Order will rule!
I'm your worst nightmare!
This is it. The Cella Petrae should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Oh, I don't want to touch that. You don't want to touch the piss rock? But you want me to touch the goddamn piss rock?
Now you fall! They're gonna kill me, not you!
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
I'd say if we can't find a few more deposits.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits. That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
I ain't thanking the Maker yet. I had to touch some fucking piss rocks. La 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 da 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 la da 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 da.
Rather be free down here, I guess.
The boom pit.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
So going down there is where you need to go for Mine Massacre, and we don't want to do the Mine Massacre just yet.
Are you ready to go in?
Yup.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest trough. There should be more further in. should be more further in. There should be more further in.
We'll come back up that path.
Watch where you step.
There should be more further in. That should be enough.
You do get results, don't you?
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
While we're here, this will be fun. We needed to get the big dragon for Dragon Age in here again, right? Hi, dragon. It's so high. Damn it, Frosty.
I think that's the last one.
Ow. Nice.
Anyone need healing?
Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer. Oh, now we don't have to go back to the bone pit. Man, this was one of the hardest fights I had. Well, actually, there were two hard fights when I first played this game. The first one was beating up, the Arashock. I could never actually do that one-on-one duel. I always had to, do the dishonorable thing and fight him in a group. And then the second hardest was fighting that dragon. That dragon is necessary for two quests. One is for the Mind Massacre.
Your face is gonna get stuck that way.
The other is for the herbalist.
Of my concerns
tasks.
right now.
That's because you don't have to look at it. If you could see it from this angle, Blondie, it'd be at least a close second on your priority list.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
The dragon scorched every last cart and shovel.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Ha! Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this
Fine,
cursed
take it.
venture.
He's a horrible man. So many people died. And he's just like, I don't give a flying fuck.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry, without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather?
No, it walks.
What does it matter?
With feet.
No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
I won't desert you now.
Your loyalty is more than I deserve. I promise, whatever happens,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
on my
boy.
head.
Yeah,
It will
boy.
not come back on you. Go to the Chantry.
It's not a
Talk to
no
the Grand
boy, it's a
Cleric.
yeah boy.
I will join you when I'm done. I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Ugh.
You're too quiet, Varric.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? We'll pay to hear that shit.
And I should have thought of it years ago.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws.
At some point, right must be decided.
For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
I love words and pronunciations. That is all. Anyway. Alright, camera off again.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that?
A pillow.
Pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawk, I didn't expect you here. But let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
You've been a good friend.
No, I haven't.
No,
and I'm sorry.
I haven't.
I was hoping we'd find a better way, but... justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have.
Well, I think this is a good place to leave it off because we've got more plot and intrigue to jump into next time. So we'll pick up again with this mañana bañana. And most likely we'll finish Dark Dragon Age 2 next week. So anyway, no stream later. That is correct. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.